everybody. Happy Saturday. Let me adjust some things here. Get myself together on the sofa so I can be comfortable. How are you guys doing? Yes, I got my green on today. Good morning. I hope it's a wonderful Saturday for you all. I was having some trouble signing on. Of course, you know, the signal was kind of weak this morning. I don't know why. It's a beautiful day outside. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely lovely. Good morning, Facebook family and Periscope family. Thank you to all my replay viewers. I want to thank you so much for joining, because you could be anywhere else and you decided to spend a little minute or two with me, and I appreciate that. Well, it's Saturday. This is our 70th broadcast for the Word of the Day, Embrace TV, and I'm so proud of that. And I don't know, I'm happy. 70 days, that's a lot, you know, it's a lot to be consecutive. And so I'm very proud of that accomplishment. And I thank you very much for joining me every day. You know, for those of you who have been here consistently, I really appreciate it. And I really hope that the exercise in changing perception has really helped you. So let me introduce myself. My name is Darissa. I am the founder and CEO of God's Chosen Vessels, and I am also the creator of the Embrace formula. And so every morning we get together and we do a word of the day. And this is not to take the place of your devotion or your prayer time. This is simply an exercise we use to help sharpen our perception skills. Okay. We want to get into the habit of looking at life through the glasses of positivity. Okay. When things come our way that aren't comfortable or unexpected, they may even hurt. You know, we want to always stay focused on the one who is the creator of all things, the one that is in control, the one who will never leave us or forsake us, and just say, okay, God, what am I learning through this? What are you showing me? What are you saving me from? You know, what is your plan? Because it only happened because you allowed it. So I'm going to trust you during this process, whatever that process may be. So that's what that is, because we have a tendency to panic and we have a tendency to get nervous and anxious. And even though, you know, we're human, we do that, but we don't want that feeling in that place to last too long, because it festers and it becomes a part of who we are. You know, day turns into weeks and weeks turns into months. And before you know it, we've completely forgotten whose we are. You know what I'm saying? And so this exercise is to help you stay focused. This exercise is to help you remember that God is in control. So what we do is we pick blindly from this glass, and I'm getting down. I don't know how many words are in here now. I started with about 200, so that means there's about 130 in here, but we need 365. So I would love for you guys to go to the Facebook page, the Embrace Formula, and give me some suggestions. I received a suggestion from Queen Esther yesterday. Excited. So I put that one in there because I wasn't sure that was in there, but I thought that was a fabulous word. So I put excited in there. So that was her suggestion. So if you could just leave a comment and say, yeah, put this in the glass bowl, you know. And also I leave the word of the day on the, you know, in the thread, on the post, on the wall. I think the wall would be the correct terminology. So, you know, leave your comments. What did you get out of the word of the day? Okay. So anyway, this is what we do. This is what we do. We grab a word out of here. I give you my thoughts. Hopefully you are doing the exercise and coming up with your own thoughts. And I would love for you to share them with me. So let's go ahead and pick our word. Let's see what we see today, and go on with the exercise. So our word today is fail. Fail. Now this is one of those words, you know, it's nothing positive it comes to mind. You know, some words are just more, I don't know, negative than others. And so that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the exercise. Fail. No one wants to fail. I know I hate fail. And I'm a very A-type personality, and it just, I'm determined to do whatever that thing is until I get it right. And I prefer to do it by myself. I'm a lone worker when it comes to certain things, because I figure, you know, there's less chance to fail. I don't know. Maybe my thinking is backwards, because they say two heads are better than one. But I was kind of like, okay, move out of the way. I got this. But fail. No one wants to fail. But you know what? I tell you what, there's one who never fails. In spite of our humanness in spite of what our intentions are, and in spite of how well thought out and well planned something may be, in spite of how late at night we work on that project, or how much we put into saving a relationship, or in spite of our best intentions, we can still fail at things in life. And that can be a very sad thought. It's not a comfortable feeling. Like I said, nobody wants to fail, but God never fails. God never fails, in spite of what our intentions are, in spite of what effort we put forth. He never fails, and that's comforting. I know for me, like I said, being a very A-type personality, when I was a little girl, there was a song. There was a song we used to sing, and it was there were three. It was 3-part harmony, and it was a real. I don't know if we used to sing in a little kids choir. I remember the song. Anybody online from Greater Faith Missionary Baptist Church? Yes, Missionary Baptist Church. It was God never fails. God never fails. He abides with me. He gives me victory. Oh, God never fails. Just keep the faith and never cease to pray. Walk upright, call him noonday or night. He'll be there, 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 he'll be there. No need to worry, 'cause God never fails. I think we sang that in the little kid choir, I think, the more I think about it. I'm not sure, but anyway, I remember that. I love my upbringing, 'cause I can always fall back on some songs, boy. I tell you, yeah, but he never fails. He can't fail. He cannot lie. He cannot fail. And I'm gonna tell you what's beautiful about the whole system, for lack of a better word, is no matter, like I said, what we do, Satan will always, thank you, Lord, Satan will always remind you of how imperfect you are. Satan's job is to destroy and to kill. That's what he does. He will kill your dreams. He will kill your self-esteem. He will kill your relationships. If that's what he does. And he will always remind you of how imperfect you are. He will always remind you of, where you lack, where you've messed up. He will always be in your ear if you let him be. But you have a comeback. I don't care what he whispers to you. I don't care what he tells you. You can say, okay, so what? I'm imperfect. I mean, God made you, so he knows you're not a God. He knows you're human. God already knows everything about you. He knows the things that trip you up. There's nothing about you he doesn't know. When Satan tries to use that thing or those things against you, you should be bold enough to look him in his eyeball and say, so what? I may fail. But my God doesn't. Going back to my favorite scripture, Romans 8:28, all things work together for good. I don't care how much I screw it up, how many detours or right turns I take when I should have went left, how disobedient sometimes I am. Yeah, there's consequences for those things, but God's will is going to always go down. You know what I'm saying? His way is going to always be. So I'm not mighty enough. I can't fail enough and mess things up enough where the creator of all things still does not have his way. It's always going to work out for my good. It is always going to work out the way he wants it to work out. The end result is always going to be his result. So what? You fail. He doesn't. That's your comeback. When Satan try to get in your ear, so what? I'm imperfect. What else is new? I may fail. I may accidentally botch it up. Totally, like what the kids just say, epic fail. It might be an epic fail on my part, but not on God's part. It's going to always work out for my good because God never fails. So that's That's how we gonna flip that word today. So what? So what? I fail sometimes. I get back up again. I get back up. If I fail 7 times, I'm getting up 8. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help make myself better. I'm gonna stop listening to the stinking thinking and the negative thoughts and the power of suggestion that Satan tries to use against me. I'm not going to let him reminding me that I fail bring me down, because I have assurance and comfort in knowing that even in my best intentions, when I do fail, God does it. He will lift me up. He will rise. I will rise again, and he will turn that thing around, where a fail is not a fail, but a win. It's a win. So that's how we're going to flip that today. I thank you for joining me. I thank you. I thank you for sitting down and taking the time to listen. I thank you for sharing this broadcast, all my replay visitors that are on Periscope, and all my family who looks at this later on Facebook. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the hearts, and thank you for the love. I really appreciate you on this Saturday. I hope and pray that your day is going well, that you have a fantastic, fabulous day, and whatever it is you're doing today, I pray for each and one of you and all your families be blessed. I encourage you to embrace your life and embrace your purpose. Cherish your time. God woke you up this morning, giving you another chance to get right. Don't blow it, you guys. Don't let Satan tell you that you are a failure. Tell him, so what? My God doesn't fail. So in spite of my intentions, in spite of my best efforts, even if I flop, God doesn't. God's got me. That's a win for us. Love y'all. Be blessed.